Hi everyone, BJ Hollars here. I was asked to give some advice, my best advice on starting a new writing project. For me, it kind of boils down to a couple things. I always write about things that keep me up at night. If I'm terrified about it, if I can't sleep, if I just am too engaged to know what else to do with myself, I know there's legs to that project. And so I think the best advice is to go into any project, especially nonfiction, with the blinders off. Just know what your biases are, but then be willing to look beyond them and go to the places people don't go. Go to the archive. Talk to the people who people perhaps haven't reached out to in a long time. Don't stop just because you hit a dead end. Find a way to work around it. And so I think that's really the key for nonfiction, is to, when you're writing about people or places, just look under the stones where people aren't looking. And that's where the new stories live. Good luck. Happy writing.
Hi, I'm Nicole Kronzer, author of young adult novels The Roof Over Our Heads and Unscripted. And my best advice when I'm stuck on a project is I write something that doesn't count, right? So for example, in The Roof Over Our Heads, they put on a play and I was getting stuck, so I wrote the play. And that really helped me because I was like, well, this isn't going to go in the book. There's no reason anyone's ever going to read this. But then it really got the ideas churning, and it sort of acts as I don't know, it doesn't count. And so I think it releases the pressure, but it still keeps me in the project. Another thing that I've done is I've taken minor characters that don't have a lot of scenes together with the protagonist, but I put them together, and then I just write a scene between the two of them. And sometimes it'll be a scene in the past, or sometimes it'll be within the context of the story, but just kind of off stage, so to speak. And that can really help too. So have a great time, happy writing, and you can do it.
Hey, writing friends. Here are a few things that help me stay on track. 1, I always have my writing thinking cap on. 2, I write a contract with myself and try not to break it. 3, I have an appointment book so that I can mark the days that I've written. I like to see more days marked off, hopefully. And lastly, something that inspires me is a quote from Lin-Manuel Miranda, which is, my only job as a playwright and a storyteller is to give you the time of your life in the theater. I hope that helps, and happy writing. Also, fake it till you make it.
Hey everybody, Amanda Zieba here with a quick fiction writing tip for you. When I get stuck, I ask myself, what do I not want to happen? What would be the most cliche or the most awful iteration or terrible path for my character? What do I definitely not want to have them do or say or go or fight about? What have I read in other books that I just really hate when authors do? And I just start making a list. I definitely know that I don't want him to do this or to go there or to say that or to travel this path that I've read a billion times before. And when I start thinking about what I don't want them to do, when I start eliminating options off the list, then my brain starts asking why. Why don't I want them to do that particular thing? And it is usually able to come up with a good reason, which then leads me to what I do want my character to do. So if you find yourself in a stuck position, ask yourself, what do I not want to happen? And then see where that leads you. I hope you've had so much fun writing today, and fingers crossed, I'm in Nashville. If my plane arrives back in time, I will meet you at the social. Happy writing.